Morning traders, and this is your Aussie day trade setup for today, South African top 40. So, yeah, what can I say? Extremely messy still. So we did get quite a big red day for this, and now I know we've got crappy data here, so give me a sec. There was our open, and there is our close. So you can see we do have a bit of a tail to the upside and we've got a little bit of a tail to the downside, but this long tail is not really sort of where we closed. Okay, so point is this is an engulfing red bar, so we're engulfing the previous 2 days here, this day and this day, and it is also pretty much, if you look a little further, you've got a couple more days that you're engulfing here as well. So this is still for me indecision. We've got this really strong trend up, and there's no clean pullback, but it's still indecision. Okay, and we've got a crossover on the daily, and we're pointing to the downside, oscillator moving to the downside. So I suspect we've still got some more downside. We do have a gap here. We've got a couple of gaps in this trend up, in this move up. But as I said yesterday, these levels are the ones that we need to be watching. So this is the first one that's been tagged. Okay, but we closed, or we opened below it, and now we've closed below it. Okay, so that's the first level we need to pay attention to. The next level on the daily is right over there. Now, there's nothing really else to stop this beyond this level. Okay, so that's kind of the one setup that I can see right now. The challenge that I have is it's very messy. Let's just move us across. Okay, so this is extremely messy at the moment. And you can see we've got some 200 moving averages here, just above this level here. And what I'm going to do is use this one, because there's my next logical level. All these inside tails here. So that is the area that I would expect this pullback into. Now we do have a head and shoulders here. So shoulder, head, shoulders. Okay, neckline is pretty much, I would use that as a neckline, and the neckline would be pretty much there. Okay, so this is a cup and handle, or head, shoulder, head, shoulder. So this is a reversal pattern. There's no doubt about that. And we can argue that we've had a breakout retest with this bar. Okay, so there was the level. That's a reversal off the level, and we continued. Okay, and we could argue that. Sorry, get to the hour. You can see there is my rejection off that level. So is that the breakout retest and confirmation? Highly possible. But again, if you look at my oscillators, you look at my diversions, and we are pretty much off another level. Okay, which is right here. Yeah, we could have a reversal back to the top now. Anything's possible at the moment. There is still this little gap here, so that may not materialize, and we've got this gap as well, and we've got this gap further down. So I think to me it's probably still is a good potential for a reversal here, but it's not clear. It's not really cast in concrete at the moment. So for me, what I'm looking at is if we do get a bounce back up and we do form another higher low, I'll take a stab at that long. Sorry, at the short, not long. But right now we've got some big levels here that we need to get through in order for the bulls to get control. So there's still a lot of noise happening with the trade war this weekend. So if I look at the overseas markets, there's nothing really there that I'm really interested in trading. And if I look at everything now, so 10 cent is down 0.7%. Rand is stronger again, 14.17. So yeah, this move yesterday was very much Rand driven as well. So I would pretty much going to be sitting on the sidelines today on this market as well. So it is possible we get a continuation of the downside, but I think what we'd want to see is we trading the half hour pretty much, and I'm going to explain to you now why I'm not really interested in this. So firstly, there's a breakout. We've had a retest there, but I would expect another retest of this. It's also a 200 moving average breakout. So I'm looking for a retest of this and then a move to the downside. That's the one thing I'm looking for. However, if we look at the closing range strategy, like I said to you yesterday, I'm not really interested in them at the moment because that was very small. This one looks a little bit better, but yesterday was the second day in a row where we broke to the upside of the range and then broke to the downside of it. So we did that the day before. Okay, there it is there. No, the day before was correct. The day before was correct. No, it wasn't. We did breakdown. Okay, sorry. These candles, which gives you crappy data, just put a bit of doubt in your head often. But this was a valid bar day before yesterday. It did gap down on this and then rallied to the upside of the range. So second day in a row it's done this. Okay. And normally when you get the closing range breaking both sides, it indicates a reversal of some kind. So I'm not sure whether it's a reversal from the downside or a reversal from the top at the moment. That's our big challenge. Okay, so I would still pay attention to it, but I wouldn't expect the trend to continue in the direction that it breaks. So if we get a gap up and it rallies, I wouldn't expect that to happen. If we get a gap down and it comes down to the range target, I'd expect some buyers to step in. Okay, and possibly drive it up. But the reality is we do have this head and shoulders here, so anything's possible. And I think looking at this on the 4 hour at the moment, that is my line in the sand right there. Okay, so 51949. That is the line in the sand. If we get below that, then there's nothing much to stop this, and I'd expect it to have a decent pullback. Okay, so for now, I suppose we should be looking at shorts, but I'm not 100% convinced, so I'm just going to be leaving my money in my pocket and wait for the politicians to sort their nonsense out, and I'll look again on Monday. Okay, if you are going to trade this thing, it's the same as the Dow and the Dax. I would look at the 5 minute, and all the rules apply. Oscillators group to the upside, diversions, levels, and you can pick your levels off something like the 1 hour. Remember, what I'm looking for is inside bars. There's an inside bar. There's an inside bar there. So those are my two levels potential. I don't have any other inside fractals here. Okay, I can't use any of these fractals. They're not inside. Those are my two levels. Okay, you see we gap right up onto those levels. And if it comes to 5 minutes, you'll see what I mean. We gapped up and then we form this consolidation pattern, diversions, levels, groupings, short, stop above there, and keep running until you see this starting to happen. See there. Now you start tightening up your stop. That would have probably got me out. I wouldn't have taken this next leg, so I would have probably got out in this area here as soon as I started seeing this kind of thing happening and moving averages starting to come together. Okay, so that's the only thing that I can suggest that you do. Get down to the lower time frames and just use the same rules of the strategy, but use it on the 5 minute. But you're going to have to sit and watch because your levels could be anything at this stage. You can see this hasn't closed at a level. There are my levels there. There's my inside tail, and there's my next inside tail right there. If I come back to the 5, you can see my entry. You can see there's my level and triple bottom off that level. Okay, so that's the way I would do it. Take your levels off the hour, and then watch the oscillators and watch when the groupings happen. When the groupings do happen, then it gives you the opportunity to start getting out of the trade, and don't get in because it's grouped to downside, because it may still continue, as you can see here. But at least use it as an area to get out, bank your profit, and move on. And the nice thing about this is these are 400-500 point moves at a time. Okay, so anyway guys, that's me for today, and what I can leave you with is your level to the downside is pretty much there at the moment, although this tail here is going to impact price behavior. Okay, although it's not an inside tail, but it's definitely going to impact price behavior. And I'm going to just delete all those. Okay, and you can see all my inside tails are my levels. And bear in mind, we've got all these gaps, which are all magnets to the downside. Okay, so yeah, what you're looking for is a retest of a level to the upside, and that's not it. That's more than likely the one we're looking at. Okay, you're more than likely looking at 52460 for a continuation short, and you're looking to take profit on all these areas. Bear in mind that you've got these 200 moving averages coming here, plus you've got a grouping here, and you've got a level, so it's more than likely a buying area. This 51953. Okay, and this tail will be tested, so that's the one thing, and just below that is a gap. There's my gap right there, which is open. Okay, so yeah, off one of these two levels, so 51926 and 51720. Looks like buying opportunities. It'll start there, but whether it's going to be a decent buying opportunity, I'm not entirely convinced, but I would watch those areas for a short entry. Watch the 5 minutes and then just trade with the 5. Okay, sorry, not a short entry, a long. You want to be a long off here if you're just looking at these oscillators here. Okay, anyway guys, that's it for me today. More likely sitting on the sidelines and not bothering with this. If you've got time to spare, look at the 5 minutes. You can make some money out of it. Same rules apply. Just pay attention and watch what's going on. Okay, anyway guys, enjoy the weekend. I'll catch you guys later. Cheers for now.